Okay, Raw week 3? Yeah, 3. Um, Things are going to be a bit different from this episode. I realized over the past couple of weeks that, like, obviously the point of the universe was it was going to be completely random. Everything was going to be completely random. Some of it worked. Some of it worked really well. Random rosters, random champions, random tag teams, all worked really well. All fantastic. The random matches don't necessarily work because the game books them fucking horribly. Like, for example, this first match, Rusev versus Pac, the exact same match we had on last week's episode of Raw. Asuka versus Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. That, fucking fantastic. That's a preview of what we're going to have the Women's Championship match be at the next pay-per-view, so that's perfectly fine. Pete Dunne versus Cassius Ohno, it's just the same kind of 3 or 4 people in the mid-card being swapped around all the time. Which is what Raw is anyway. I mean, like, we're not seeing the Intercontinental Champion on here. We're not seeing the Tag Team Champions on here. I haven't seen the Tag Team Champions in a match yet since this Universe Mode started. So, I am going to be booking the matches. I know I said I wasn't going to be booking matches on weekly shows. It's my show. Fuck it. I'm changing it. I will be keeping what the game sets, though. So, if I was going to change what is in the main event, I would change... I would still have it as a 2-on-2 tag. For example, if I was going to change the second match, I would keep it as a triple threat match. I'm going to keep it as the match type that the game randomly chooses, but I'm going to be choosing who are in the matches. So, to get an idea for the opening match, Rusev versus Pac, let's have a look at the division. So, yeah, the reason the reason they are they face each other twice in a row is because they are the top of the division, which is fair enough. But we haven't had... I don't think we've had EC3. Maybe we have. We haven't had The Rock yet. And we haven't had Jeff Cobb. So, opening matchup is Rusev versus The Rock. Because I want to keep it within the divisions as well. So, on Rusev versus The Rock. There we go. I'm going to keep that because that is a fantastic match. Like I said, it's a preview for the championship match we're going to have at the pay-per-view. And obviously, non-title. Pete Dunne versus Cassius Ohno. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go with the championships. I feel like we should have a United States division match. And we haven't... I mean, obviously we've got Santana feuding with Jon Moxley. But we haven't seen Moxley yet. So, I'm just going to stop on Curtis Axel. Jon Moxley versus Curtis Axel. That will do. Customize participants. Custom. Jon Moxley versus Curtis Axel. And if I'm not mistaken, Santana should be calling out Jon Moxley. Yep, self-promotion, which obviously is going to be interrupted by Moxley. Harper versus Samoa Joe. I'm not opposed to that match, but Harper is all the way down. I suppose it's just a kind of good showing for Samoa Joe. And honestly, I'm quite happy with the main event. So yeah, just a few matches changed, just so we can actually see, you know, John Moxley with his United States Championship, just so we're not seeing Rusev versus Pac again. Yeah, right, let's have one quick look at the divisions. So we got Rusev, Pac, and Cassius right at the top of the WWE Championship division. Santana, Marco, and Evil Uno right at the top of the United States Championship division. The Authority Reborn, Shatter Machine, and HD Remix are right at the top of the Tag Team Championship divisions. I was expecting the Beasts to like absolutely fucking run through everyone like in the Tag Team division, but they've had one match so far and they lost. So I'm guessing if they beat Keith Lee and Cesaro tonight, they will be jumping up to third in the division. And then we've got Bliss and Asuka right at the top of the women's division. I believe both have... Actually, I don't think Bliss beat Becky. Bliss won a match in the first week to become the number one contender, and then Asuka beat Becky, and that's kind of how we've set up this triple threat, because they've both earned championship opportunities recently. Right. Rusev versus The Rock opening match. I've also turned... You might have noticed already, I've also turned on game sounds. Just because I thought having background... Like, the only thing we're missing is like, you know, crowd noises and the announcer. Which I thought wasn't really worth turning on, but I think it's nice, kind of... Yeah, makes it sound a bit nicer. In Tampa, Florida. Rusev versus The Rock. Right, so we want to set all of the momentum to fast, just so this show isn't 3 hours long, like an actual episode of Raw. Right, so I'm just going to check what matches we've got so far for the next Raw pay-per-view. If I could find it. Where are my notes? Here we are. Yep, Extreme Rules. Alexa Bliss versus Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship, and Santana versus John Moxley for the United States Championship. That's all we've got so far. We've got no WWE Championship match set so far. As it stands... Got interrupted by the announcer there. As it stands, Rusev is number one contender, so unless someone can actually beat Samoa Joe clean, it's just going to be Rusev versus Samoa Joe. I mean, yeah, unless the division changes. We've got a few weeks before the pay-per-view. I'm actually recording this on the 10th of September, the night after AEW Dynamite, where Miro or Rusev debuted on Dynamite, and I'm so happy. Okay, so not only is The Rock obviously a fan favorite, The Rock is in his hometown or home state of Florida here. So I chose a good night for him to debut on Raw. If he loses, he's going to make Rusev look like the biggest fucking heel in the company. Remote play's struggling a bit. See, I'm kind of conflicted here with my predictions, because Rusev's at the top of the division. Rusev has his WWE Championship opportunity. But The Rock, I'm fairly certain, will have a higher stat score. And he's in his hometown. I know the hometown doesn't necessarily change anything, actually, like in the game's mechanics, but he's a hometown boy. You always got to bet on the hometown boy. So I'm going with The Rock for this match. I know he probably won't be able to work his way up in the division fast enough. But The Rock versus Samoa Joe rivalry. God, I would pay anything to see that. The two of them on the mic together, that'd be fucking phenomenal. Chance of Rusev Day. It's Miro Day now. I loved that when they were chanting Miro Day in the AEW crowd when he debuted. Yeah, I'm going for The Rock. As much as I love Rusev and as much as I want Rusev to stay at the top of the division, you can't really bet against The Rock, can you? Dear Jesus Christ, remote play. I want Rusev to win, but I think The Rock's going to win. So I don't know who to cheer for. Fuck it, I'm cheering for Rusev. Samoan drop. Samoan drop. Come on, Rusev. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I thought it was going for the accolade already. I know it got momentum sat on fast. I didn't think it was that fast. Rusev honestly kind of dominating here right now. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. No, I didn't. Don't have a double count out. Just don't end in a count out at all. Please just get back in the ring. Thank Christ. God, Rusev is looking like a beast. Except that The Rock kicked out. Not even one. So maybe not. Jesus. He's kicking the shit out of him. He's beating him so hard he broke the game. God, if Rusev does beat The Rock clean in Florida, he is going to be the top heel on the show. Strange enough, I think they're actually... Oh, Spinebuster. I think they're actually setting up Miro to be a heel on AEW, which is quite interesting considering like the massive positive reaction he had from the crowd. I was going to say he could get a rope break from there. He might have a payback. He might have a... Ah! Even if Rusev loses, he's looking fucking strong in this match. Come on, Rusev. You can do it. You can beat The Rock in his home state. Yes. That's a reversal. Yep. Come on, Rusev. Yes. Oh. This match is quite brutal, actually. Oh, I say that just so he goes into a fucking rest hold. You don't need rest holds. You're video game characters. Come on, Rusev. Oh. Yes. Go on. Go on. What? Oh. Yes. Fucking manhandle him. Ah. Come on, Rusev. Go for the sharpshooter? Yeah, he is. Do not have Rusev tap out. Don't do it. Come on, Rusev. No! No! Disregard everything I said about that match making Rusev look strong. Jesus.
Here is your winner,
I knew it. I shouldn't have bet against the hometown boy. I wonder how the division stands after that now. Rusev taking a loss to the number 7 ranked. I don't know if it's going to shoot The Rock up quite a bit or if it's just going to bring Rusev down quite a bit. Because if it brings Rusev down, that makes Pac the number 1 contender. Okay, so Rusev, yeah, Rusev is a heel. That's fair enough. Oh, Rock was number 9 ranked. Okay, so they didn't actually change any rankings. So that's perfectly fine. Next match, which I believe is the triple threat, which I'm very, very interested in. Because I think we've got this episode and then one more. This episode of Raw and then one more Raw before Extreme Rules. Because I think Backlash and Extreme Rules are on back-to-back weeks. So very, very intrigued for this kind of preview of the pay-per-view. I'm going to skip this entrance just because we've seen Asuka in the past few weeks. We've seen her entrance already. If we've seen entrances quite a few times already, I will skip them unless they are champions. I will watch champions' entrances in full. It's so, because this game wasn't that long ago, but the kind of steampunk Becky feels so long ago. Because she's only had the man gimmick about 18 months now, must be, if that. And it's also weird seeing her do like her hair flip, but the game doesn't have the capability of having her hair flip. I think we've seen our entrance a couple of times as well. The remote play is really struggling, and I do not know why. Okay. So, Jesus Christ. Champion fucking decked immediately. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to add the stipulation to this match. That if Asuka or Bliss win, if they pin or tap out Becky, then it becomes a singles match at Extreme Rules. Say, for example, if Bliss pins Becky in this match, Asuka is out of the match. If Asuka taps out Becky in this match, Bliss is out of the pay-per-view match. Just so this match does have some stakes and has some bearing on the pay-per-view. If Becky isn't involved in the final result, like if Becky doesn't take the fall, or if Becky wins, then it just stays as a triple threat. Ooh. Asuka looking pretty dominant in this match. Although Rusev was looking dominant in the last one. And he got demolished at the end, so that was a nice looking sequence there. See if there's a possible screenshot in there somewhere. Get an action shot. It's not the best, but it shows all three. But probably not going to be the thumbnail, but it's a decent screenshot anyway. If you didn't watch any of last week's episodes, I explained that in the first week, when I play Universe Mode, I normally take a lot of screenshots just because, like, you know, these are matches that I've booked. They're matches that I've set. I feel like, you know, I want to get some good action shots. I want to remember the matches that I've set. But in the first week, I felt like it kind of, I felt like it would be a little bit disruptive to the show. But then in the second week, I realized it's my show. Fuck it. I want screenshots. And also, I want to try and get some screenshots for thumbnails. So the thumbnails aren't just... Oh my god, she dropped her on her fucking head. So the thumbnails aren't just the box art like they were in the first week. We've had some really, like, unintentional, amazing spots in this match so far. Like Alexa dropping Asuka on Becky's face. I might have been the other way around, I'm not sure. And then doing the like double knees backflip onto both of them. That was fucking fantastic. Nice, come on. Oh, that was... What the fuck happened there? I think Becky went into another dimension. Champion standing tall in the middle of the ring. Only one left in there. Actually going out after Asuka. Ooh. I don't have a prediction for this match. Like, even at the start, I didn't really have one, but it's... Oh my fucking Christ. If I can get a good angle of that, that's a good thumbnail. Jesus. Alexa being fucking darted into the corner. Oh, God. I keep forgetting I can't say Bliss's first name because I have an echo in this room. That... Jesus Christ, that's brutal. I think I think one of those might be the thumbnail, because fucking hell. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Unless she had resiliency. I mean, she must have had resiliency. She can't get out of a finisher that quickly, can she? How the fuck is Bliss back into this match already? She got fucking... like, she was javelined into the LED board. That's gotta be it, right? If she had resiliency, she'd use it by now. Oh no, she got out. I still don't know how to call this match. I really don't. That's a finisher. That's a combination. The Empress combination. Doesn't look like Bliss is going to be able to get up in time to break it. 2. Oh. Oh my god, she's got a comeback as well. So now she's got a signature again. Don't. No. Okay. So Asuka does have a signature, which I think that might be it. The arm breaker, arm bar thing. Bliss breaking out of it again. Bliss not necessarily looking the strongest, but she's looking very resilient in this match. She's taken a fucking beating. That... okay. Wow. Got her with the Bexploder. Okay. The match is staying as a triple threat, which is... it's the result I wanted. I wanted to stay as a triple threat. But fucking hell. Asuka taking the pin off a Bexploder. Alright. Jon Moxley versus Curtis Axel. After this match, we do have a Santana promo. I think I'm going to skip the promos for now. Just because in regular play, I do always skip the promos. Just because they're horribly written WWE promos and they don't work with... they don't match up to the person's personality in the slightest. But yeah, the last couple of weeks I have been actually reading through the promos and watching them, but it doesn't work. They're fucking awful.
Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at
Oh god, yeah, we're gonna get to hear the all the custom characters' names, announcer names. I don't remember that being Moxley's champion entrance. But sure. Oh, this is beating Curtis Axel, wasn't it? I don't know if I've ever seen a Curtis Axel match in my life. I know he was part of the Miz Tourage, like when I was watching Raw, or they were across Raw and SmackDown, weren't they? Oh no, were they? Because when the Miz moved to SmackDown, I think he left the Miz Tourage on Raw, didn't he? Yeah, when I was watching Raw regularly, he was part of the Miz Tourage, but I genuinely don't remember if I ever saw any matches with him in it, or if it was just him being like, you know, the Miz's lackey. Now, this should be a straight up beating. This should be Jon Moxley just demolishing him. And if Axel wins, I will be very upset. Bit of chain wrestling that seems to have froze. Okay, Jesus Christ, I thought we'd... Yeah, I thought we were stuck there. Very nice. Thinking about it, I don't know if Moxley actually wrestles in elbow pads. I don't think he does. This isn't my custom Jon Moxley. I downloaded this. It was a Dean Ambrose. Because I downloaded this before he was Jon Moxley. I downloaded this after he returned in 2018. Returned to Raw in 2018. So I downloaded the custom Dean Ambrose. And then when he debuted in AEW and became Jon Moxley, I created the custom attire. That was fucking nice. So the elbow pads, I think, possibly might have just been left over from the Dean Ambrose. But I don't... Did he even wrestle in elbow pads? But I don't know. It just looks a bit strange having him wear elbow pads. Oh, nice. This has been fairly even so far. Well, not even. It's definitely, yeah, leaning towards Moxley. But Axel is getting a decent amount of offense in. Which, if I was actually booking this match in real life, I'd probably want Axel to get, you know, getting a surprising amount of offense in early on, and then Moxley just fucking beat the shit out of him, just lose it, and just demolish him. It's a reverse, yep. I have no idea what Curtis Axel's signatures or finishes are, because like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a Curtis Axel match in my life. Seeing Jon Moxley in agony on the ground and Curtis Axel just standing above him, just that don't sit right with me. There we go. There we go. Even though remote play fucking ruined it for me. Now I know that's probably it, so I'm gonna try and get my screenshot of the paradigm shift. Oh God, remote play, work with me. That will do. It's not the best angle. Oh! Curtis Axel kicking out of the paradigm shift is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. See, this is what I wanted. Curtis Axel putting in a surprisingly good show, and then Moxley just beating him to death. This match is way more even than it has any right to be. See, as long as Moxley wins, that's fine, you know, putting over a lower talent. Great. Curtis Axel wins. We have a problem. This is actually a good match, and I hate that it's a good, evenly sided match. Come on, Mox. Oh my God. Oh, right, that would make sense to be his finisher. No. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh God, he beat the United States champion clean. Fuck. Do I put him in the match with Santana? No, because Santana and Jon Moxley are in a rivalry. Sorry, Curtis. Any other day, you beating a champion clean would have earned you a championship opportunity. Not today. I'm just going to skip this promo. Just because we've seen like 2 or 3 promos in this show already. So you know exactly what you're going to get, and you know it's not worth watching. Oh, I forget how long the promos take to load. If I'd remembered, I would have just exited out, simulated the promo from the menu, and then gone to the next match. Instead of just skipping it from the pause menu. What? Oh, I forget you have to actually just skip through each individual thing. So I guess we can actually see a very fast-paced version of what's happening. So my thinking is that Jon Moxley was still on the floor after his match, after his loss to Curtis, when Santana came out and started bashing him. And then Moxley just got up, grabbed a mic. Oh, okay. We can actually get, like, fights and shit. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, glad I didn't simulate it from the, from the menu now. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do from now on. I won't simulate the promos, but I will skip through them because the dialogue is fucking dire. Oh, Santana was apparently face, but now he's turned heel. Okay, whoops. Yeah, Moxley, not exactly looking his strongest. Losing to Axel and then getting beaten down by Santana. Harper versus Samoa Joe. If Harper wins, he's pretty much guaranteed his WWE Championship opportunity at Extreme Rules. Because right now Rusev's the #1 contender, but that's only because of his space in the division, his spot in the division. Especially considering Rusev lost tonight. If Harper does win tonight, that really puts him above Rusev. We have seen his entrance a couple of times. And it's fucking slow as shit. Samoa Joe, I guess, his face. He does look so good with the WWE Championship. I'm so annoyed he never won it. He should have won it in that feud with AJ. I'm probably... Jesus Christ, words. I know I've probably said it before in a previous episode. But Joe absolutely should have won the WWE Championship from AJ in that feud. And I know that would have meant we wouldn't have got the Planet's Champion Daniel Bryan gimmick, which is like my favourite wrestling gimmick of all time. But Joe. Joe should have been WWE champion. Joe going aggressive pretty much straight off the bat. I mean, this could actually be a pretty quick match if it's going the way it's going. That's his signature. Oh my god, is this a fucking squash? Oh my god, Joe's about to squash Harper. Oh my god. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ah, fucking rope break. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Fuck. Yes. This game is actually booking the Samoa Joe WWE Championship reign I always wanted but never got. Joe as a fucking machine, just mowing through the roster. Oh, yes. That was fucking brilliant. The Beasts versus HD Remix. Now, the reason I called Keith Lee and Cesaro HD Remix is because of Kingdom Hearts. Keith Lee in this game, because it's custom attire, has the Kingdom Hearts logo on his trunks. And I don't know a lot about Keith Lee as a person, but I'm assuming that means he's a fan of Kingdom Hearts. And Cesaro is a very prominent member on the Up Up Down Down YouTube channel, so he's obviously a big video game fan. So HD Remix is what they called the Kingdom Hearts they're not remix, remasters. That's what they called the Kingdom Hearts remasters. It's like Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 HD remix or something, because Kingdom Hearts don't fucking know how to name games properly. The Beasts.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman at a combined weight of 560 pounds, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar.
I don't like that you can see me screenshotting on the recording. I feel like I'm being called out for how often I actually take screenshots in this game. This should be a pretty easy win for the Beasts. I mean, it should be a good match, but Reigns and Lesnar should win. Oh God, I'm sorry. I know that it probably picks up on the mic when I move my mic stand, and I know it's horrible. I don't remember what entrance I set for these guys.
At a combined weight of 527 pounds, Keith Lee and Cesaro.
Combined weights are actually fairly similar, the two teams. The fuck? Just clattered Paul Heyman in the back of the head. It's the kind of thing I'd expect from 2K20, but not from 2K. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen it in 2K19. God, I'm so intrigued with this match. Because thinking about it, it should be an easy win for Reigns and Lesnar, but that's what I said about their last match against Seth and Orton. I can see this being maybe not necessarily fairly quick, but fairly one-sided. We actually got a very slight bit of Keith Lee versus Brock Lesnar at Royal Rumble this year, didn't we? I'd love to see that match. I mean, obviously we won't now because Brock Lesnar is a free agent, not with WWE. I'm so interested to see what Brock Lesnar's doing. See what Brock Lesnar's going to do after WWE, because his contract must have been fucking incredible. Like, he barely ever worked, and he was one of the most paid. Like, he might have been the highest paid wrestler currently working. As much as I love Cesaro, and I think Cesaro and Keith Lee would actually be a fantastic team. Like, I was about to say I'd love to see Cesaro and Keith Lee, like, as a team together in real life. But I wouldn't, because I'm so fucking sick of Cesaro being put in, like, random tag teams. Like, Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura as tag team champions fucking makes my blood boil. Not only because, like, they're not a real tag team. Like, if they shouldn't have the tag team championships, an actual genuine tag team should. But also, it's because Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura are fucking fantastic singles stars. And I feel like they've been so wasted in that team. That's that finisher. That might be his finisher. I know Keith he's got the spirit bomb, doesn't he? Which, if I'm remembering right, is a Dragon Ball reference. Spirit bomb. Because it's like Spirit Bomb, Kamehameha, Destructo Disc. Need to watch more Dragon Ball Z. Keith Lee looking fucking strong in this match, as he should. Oh, okay, right in his own corner. Jesus Christ. Alright, here we go. Fucking Paul Heyman helping with the shield powerbomb. I fucking love this. I love this shit so much. Oh. God, Paul Heyman helping with the shield. But I know, like, we're almost right at the end. Like, this could be the end of the match, but I need to get a screenshot of that. There we go. Oh. Oh, Christ. Jesus. Come on, I need to get Keith Lee in as well. This is fucking difficult. That'll do. God, I just find it so fucking funny that Paul Heyman helps with the Shield Powerbomb. Like, Paul Heyman isn't even a wrestler in this game. Like, you can't have him in matches. But he can help with the fucking Shield Powerbomb just because he's a manager. Oh, I fucking love that so much. Brock. What the fuck? Brock was just having a wander over to their corner and just didn't stop the fucking pin being broken up. Brock is also not the legal man. Roman Reigns going for a 619. Spear? Why would you not hit the spear? Cesaro's fucking like knocked out on the outside. Oh, because he doesn't have a finisher. He fucking used it on the Shield Powerbomb. God, I'm a twat. You are. Yeah, now by the time he's got his finisher again, Cesaro's back up. What's he doing? Oh my god. I didn't realise how many times the game was going to want Roman to hit this fucking Shield Powerbomb. Brock. Stop Cesaro. Brock. That was the exact same fucking thing that happened last time. Brock, you're an idiot. Oh my. He just fucking slammed Brock Lesnar into Keith Lee's head. I mean, this would be the perfect opportunity for Keith to pin Roman. Yes, boy. I'm still so happy we got a Samoa Joe squash match. That's fucking fantastic. This could be a HD remix making a comeback here. I think Keith's trying to find a way to tag Cesaro, but Roman's in the way. Albie is going to hit finisher. Why would you wait until Brock Lesnar was stood up? Oh, we got a hot tag. I think this is Cesaro's signature, right? Yeah, so he's either going to hit the neutralizer or the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. That's pretty fucking dumb, Cesaro, hitting the sharpshooter, locking in the sharpshooter next to the ropes. Jesus Christ, Cesaro fucking no-selling it. Roman, what exactly were you trying to stamp there? Fair enough. Don't have a count out. Had a tag match ending a count out last week. Don't fucking do it to me again. Don't you dare. Alright, we're on 6. Now that I've got game sound on, I can actually hear where they are. 7. Don't. No. 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 Thank God. Roman's fucking bleeding as well. That's his drive-by thing, isn't it? Brock. That could be it. Yep. That was exactly what I wanted that match to be. Good showing for Keith Lee and Cesaro. But yeah, good result for the Beast. That's also not the victory animation I set for them. But sure, fucking whatever. Alright. Let's have a look, see where the divisions stand now. We already know Rusev and Rock, despite, you know, The Rock beating Rusev, there's been no change in that division. Championships, divisions, yep, same. It's the exact same. The Beast's gone up above HD Remix as it should be. No change in the women's division because Becky won. So the only change we've had is the tag division, which makes sense as to why the tag match was in the main event. Right, so oh, they've actually set Rusev and The Rock as a potential rivalry. Yes. So because I actually mentioned in the match that like it was a brutal match. I thought it was quite like there was a lot of nasty spots, like The Rock dropping Rusev face first onto the steel steps and everything. So I was kind of hoping like it could actually become a rivalry, but I was thinking because it was a match that I set, it wasn't going to be able to become a rivalry, and I don't know why I thought that. But now that it is, I'm going to start that rivalry now. And we can see The Rock versus Rusev at Extreme Rules, which means Rusev is not challenging for Samoa Joe's WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. We need to find a number one contender, and we've only got one more episode to do it in. Interesting. Right, so running through the results, we've got The Rock beat Rusev. Becky Lynch beat Asuka and Bliss in like a preview of the Extreme Rules Triple Threat for the Raw Women's Championship. Curtis Axel beat Jon Moxley, and then Santana kind of promoed over him. Samoa Joe fucking squashed Harper. And it's not actually showing, it's saying the main event was Harper. That's not, what? It's now refusing to acknowledge that the Beast vs. HD remix happened. Whatever. Right. Next week, AEW Dynamite. I will still be like customizing the matches, setting them just to actually make them make sense. So we actually end up seeing champions and tag teams and yeah, changing a little bit, but I think that works a lot better this episode. So let's have a quick look at the Raw Power Rankings. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar right at the top. Samoa Joe, absolutely where he should be. Just destroyed Harper. It was amazing. Shinsuke Nakamura, despite not actually having a match yet. So now that I'm booking the matches, I can actually have Shinsuke Nakamura in a match next week. And Harper, I don't know how he's number 5 in the power rankings, considering he got absolutely demolished. But sure. Right. Next episode, AEW Dynamite. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. If you do want to leave a comment, let me know what you think about sort of the changes I've been making recently. Especially with me booking the matches. I think that's made everything a lot better. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.